Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the graveyard. Paul couldn't make it tonight, so Uncle Paulie is here. How y'all doing this evening? Wow. Got a lot of folks in the room already. I'm really going to enjoy it. It's going to be a great night. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you so much. No, this is Uncle Paulie. Paul's not here. Anyway, welcome. So, Spork Syndicate, I saw that you already did the super chat. So I got 2 Spork tickets here. Thank you, sir, for kicking things off. We got a really cool airbrush to give away tonight, and I'll show you. This is one from the wonderful folks at Spray Gunner. It's got a .3, a .5, and a .8 needle. Okay? This is excellent. Anybody else that is expecting stuff from me, it's all out in the mail. It's on its way. So that'll be really cool. Excellent. Wow, who we got in the room here? Jay Johnson, how you doing, brother? One of my absolute best patrons. Not only is he a Patreon subscriber, but man, the guy sends me these ginormous boxes of cars all the time. Thank you. Alan Locklear is here. How you doing, brother? He just sent me a really nice box. I can't thank him enough. Steve Young up in Knoxville. I just did a unboxing video on the stuff he sent me. And he sent me this out of this world Batmobile. You don't want to miss that one for sure. But thank you, Alan. Thank you so much, brother, and thanks for tuning in. I know that you were getting ready to go to work and all that stuff. My goodness, Ian, how you doing, brother? Haven't seen you in a while. Wow, Rico Bobby, how you doing, brother? Cheers. Wow, Calvin Turner, how you doing, buddy? Goodness gracious. Pete's here, Old Man Diecast. How you doing, brother? Bob Chaplin, how you doing, buddy? Wow, all kinds of folks in here. Goodness gracious. Black Eagle up in Canada, how you doing? Your box is on the way, brother. Let's see. Goodness gracious. Denny, good to see you, Denny. Denny is the one that I just did the restoration of the Ice Blue Firebird. Denny's in the house. That was a lot of fun. I truly enjoyed it. Wow. Goodness gracious. Neil Cummings, how you doing, brother? Did you make it back in time to get your beer run done, buddy? But I'm going to go ahead, and we're going to do a drink up here out of my embalming fluid cup. There you go. Cheers. Bobby2112, how you doing, brother? Thank you for all the birthday wishes, guys. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. Again, we got this really cool airbrush we're giving away tonight. So if you want to get in on it, go ahead and hit the super chat down there in the corner. Every $5 donation gets you a pick in tonight's draw. You'll find out tonight who wins the airbrush. But that'd be great. My goodness. Well, let's start it off. First off, I need to do that super chat for Tom at Spork Syndicate. Cheers, brother. Andrew's here. How you doing, bud? Paul couldn't make it tonight, so Uncle Paulie's here filling in. Excellent. Thank you guys so much. All right. Okay, what do we got here? You want that image? I tell you what there, Tom, I've got some really cool images coming up here that might not be so kid-friendly. No nudity or anything, just suggestive. Let's see. Pete, multitasking at the moment while wife fixes dinner, dusting and listening to the stream. No worries, buddy. You got to help out at the house the best you can, that's for sure. Daryl's here. Beard does Diecast. How you doing, brother? My brother Carl's in the house, too. So, Daryl, Beard, my buddy Carl that we had breakfast with that one day at the cafe that we're going to do again here in a few weeks, he's in the house, too. And please tell Annette hello. We're super excited to come up to Michigan for Thanksgiving. C. Pearson, how you doing, buddy? Wow. Martin Baumforth, how you doing, brother? Hi. Nasty Echo. The only thing I can suggest to you, brother, is to go ahead and sign out and sign back in. Wow. Daryl at Beard there, I want to get together with you on those decals or that picture you sent me for the the airplanes, get with me, please. I want to make sure that I get all that correct, okay? Wow. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got? Let's see. Got 22 folks in the house. Who else wants to get in on that airbrush, please? I got tickets ready to fill out your name. We'll do that super chat down there in the corner. All right. $5 gets you an entry, and we'll get you a really nice airbrush. This is one of the newer ones from Spray Gunner. It's also a trigger style airbrush, okay? Trigger style airbrush comes with a couple different size cups, comes with a hose, 0.3, 0.5, and 0.8 needles. So you can do everything from your Spectre Flame all the way through to your sealers, okay? Your Autoborne sealers. Very, very good brush, and it works excellent. I have 3 of them on my stand that I use constantly. Let's see. Voodoo, Uncle Paulie. That's it, man. Let's see. Well, let's talk about it, Daryl, please. Yeah, Neil, get a hold of me. Let's go ahead and get those done and get those to you, brother, so it doesn't hold up anything. Wow, let's see. Let me go through here. I'm trying to... Let's see. Super huge, ginormous build-off, okay? If you guys have not heard about this, this is going on right now. You've got till the 15th of December. It was November, but I've extended it to the 15th of December, okay? Just to make sure everybody had plenty of time for the very first build. Now, super huge, ginormous build-off. What's going to happen here is you will participate in the build. Now, the very first build, you can use any casting whatsoever, as long as it's 1/64th scale. You can use Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Greenlight, Jada, Corgi, it doesn't matter, okay? But the theme is your favorite band, okay? Your favorite band. And that means that whatever band you pick, be it rock and roll, country, heavy metal, rap, whatever, it doesn't matter. Depict your favorite band, and then we will have you submit your screenshots to me, and it'll all go up for a vote by you folks. And you can vote for your own casting, okay? But please only vote once, all right? And then we will have the points. First place will get 10 points. Second place will get 9 points, all the way down to 10th place, 1 point. Now, if you finish 11th, you don't get any points. But, okay, on the next build, which will be announced at the recap video, okay, you could win the next one, the next build off, and you'll get 10 points. So the person that won might be 11th, all right? So anyways, there's going to be 5 builds. 5 builds. I'm not going to announce the second theme until we do the recap video, and then you'll know the next theme, all right? It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're giving away tons of prizes. We got a paint booth we're going to give away. We got a compressor we're going to give away, some airbrushes, some paint, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be fantastic. And the more participants we have, the farther down the line you will win prizes. Now, right now, it's 1st through 10th is going to win something, all right? So after that, if we have a lot of participants, we could go from 10th to 15th. So, and you have to participate in all the builds, all right? Now I'm going to give you a heads up on this one, all right? The 5th build, the final build, all right, is going to be a booger, all right? It's going to be a booger, all right? And you're going to have to send the 5th build to me. C. Pearson, we got you down for a ticket, brother. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to get in on the airbrush thing here, folks, super chat down there in the corner. Make sure you send me an email, Mr. Pearson, okay? Here's your ticket. That's going right into the container with the 2 tickets from Spork, okay? Going right in there. And here's your super chat, brother. Thank you. Wow. checking out some of the messages here. I know Tom sent a question here. You have a Batmobile and a school bus, Scott, if I want them. Let's talk, brother. I've just been so busy. Any way to save money with UPS when mailing boxes of castings? Tom, I use Pirate Ship, okay? You set up an account in there, and I use Pirate Ship. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Just go to Pirate Ship and do a search for it, set up an account, and if you got a little printer and stuff like that, the little like heat printers that they print the labels that come through, dude, you'll save so much money. It's incredible. And it's really cool because if you pay a little bit too much postage, they'll refund it to you. They'll refund it to you. It's absolutely cool. Anyway, back to the super ginormous build. Please go ahead, watch the video on this, all right? And if we have any questions like that, let's go ahead and ask them tonight, please. But watch this video. It'll tell you how to submit the photos, etc. like that. I want you guys to be represented with this. This is your chance to shine, get notice to your channels, etc. All right? Which right now, what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and hit the main chat here. All right? Let's see. You don't have a paint gun. Naruto Wolf. You know, I use spray cans for now. Also making a lowrider out of a Maisto Buick Grand National, and it's coming out well. You know what? A lot of people use spray cans. Personally, because I'm an airbrusher and I've been airbrushing for over 40 years, okay? I prefer airbrush because you don't put down so much paint, okay? Spray guns are good. My buddy Jim Silva, and I want to show you this, is really cool. I just finished the Jim Silva challenge, okay? If you haven't seen that, the result, you should, all right? I got in the mail today. I survived the Silva challenge, okay? Isn't this friggin' cool? This is absolutely cool. Jim Silva, buddy, hats off to you, all right? You rock, sir. You absolutely rock. Thank you so much. But I'm going to treasure this. What else we got here? Anyway. Wow. I'm trying to read all the messages here. I was like, you really want to try and do some super huge numbers? Do it. Do it. It's okay. C. Pearson, do it. You can do this. And I say this in all, well, Paul says it in all his videos. Uncle Paulie. You can do this. All right. And if you have any questions or if you need any help or anything like that, get a hold of Paul and he'll get your questions answered. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Anyway, so I got this embalming fluid cup from the Dead Sled Union. And these are the guys, they have a union for hearse drivers. I found this on Instagram. This is cool. Absolutely. All right. Well, Andrew, you're in the house. Please speak up, please. I know you're here somewhere. Scott Turner's here. How you doing, buddy? Best wishes to Scott Turner. He's had a visit to the hospital. Okay, from Southpaw Diecast. Let's all wish Scott Turner the best, please. Wow. Scott says his build for the challenge is almost done. Ian, what's Ian saying here? Sorry, what's Ian saying here? Ian, I still owe you. There we go. Wait. There we go. I still owe you that autographed Larry Wood picture, buddy. I still have it. I want to get that to you, and I apologize immensely. But I want to get that to you, sir. Well, thank you, Neil. Yeah, that Silva challenge was awesome. I mean, the best part about that, and I'm sorry I didn't film it for a video, but the best part about the Silva challenge is you get that old big old box of stuff, and you can add stuff to it too. You just got to use some of that stuff in the box. But the best part about that is once you start getting in there and start cutting and fitting and everything else, it all flows and comes together. It is absolutely awesome. Andrew, I'm going to send you a text real quick, please, if you're there, buddy. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry. Sorry, folks. It's Horseman stuff. Wow. The Godfather's in the house. How you doing, Eddie? How you doing, Eddie? Wow. Thank you, Naruto. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. You print one of those awesome screen caps. Will Uncle Polly... Dude, if you want it, you got it. Wow. So like I said, Andrew, I sent you that message. Just if you can answer that really quick, please, that'd be great. Wow. And I saw Calvin was in the house earlier, too. Calvin Turner. Excellent. Let's see. What the hell else am I doing here? Holy crap. Who's got questions, please? Let's have some questions here. This is what this stuff is all about, too, besides having fun and drinking adult beverages. Who's got some questions, please? Okay, folks. Hopefully everybody here is listening. Let me check something here real quick. We got 32 folks in the house. As you all know, I'm also a member of the Four Horsemen. I started it back a few years back, and we had Keith from Outlaw Speed Shop. We had Jeff from, God, I'm sorry. He's been gone for a while. We had Xavier from Diecast Show Customs, and we had a few folks here and there and off and on. We invited Andrew. Hey, Mike, how you doing, brother? You're welcome for talking to you on the phone, brother. No worries. Anyway, so Four Horsemen. We're always having fun with the builds and stuff like that. Now, next year, this past year and the years before, what we did is we had a car and we had a theme, etc. like that. Well, this next season, we're only going to do a theme, okay? We're only going to do a theme. So that way there, you don't have to go out and buy a whole bunch of cars and stuff like that, all right? So we're trying to make it a lot easier for you because we want you to participate, okay? We want you to participate there. So we're only going to do a theme, but we're also expanding the themes. We're also going to have National Redline Day, which we're hosting with Diecast International Builders. That's going to be a lot of fun. We're also having, excuse me, please. We're also having World Service Day, which is in the month of July. And that will honor anybody, no matter what country you live in. You can honor your military, your firefighters, your police officers, your EMTs, etc. But again, you can use any casting whatsoever as long as it's 1/64 scale. Okay? Then, God, what's the other one? My gosh. Oh, silly. Paint It Pink, or Breast Cancer Awareness, which is being run by Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs, okay? We're going to have that. But every single bill we have is also going to have a guest horseman, all right? So it's going to be really cool. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. Now, again, we've expanded the builds we do. So instead of doing 12, we're doing 15. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, I would like to introduce you to Tom Prunier from Spork Syndicate as the latest horseman, okay? We're introducing Tom. He's going to take one of the helms as of 1 January. So please help me welcoming Tom from Spork Syndicate as the latest 4 Horsemen. Well, more than 4, but that's okay. But let's please welcome Tom, please. And I'm going to go ahead and let's have a cheers for him. All right, here we go. Embalming fluid. All right. Cheers, Tom. Welcome to the group. It is going to be awesome, Ron. Ron from Somo Diecast. Ernest Power, thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. You're too kind, sir. Miniature Mustangs. Wow. Steve, welcome. Steve, like I said, I just finished your unboxing video, brother. That Golf Batmobile was insane. I absolutely love it. Cheers, brother. Cheers. Spork, thank you. I'm trying to read some of the questions here. Wicked Small Garage, how you doing, brother? Tom was a unanimous choice with myself, Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs, Harolyn from Go Bears Diecast Workshop, and Tom Ward from Caliber 50 Customs. He was a unanimous choice, and we welcome him with open arms. He's got an incredible mindset when it comes to doing these builds and like that, and we look forward to really big things from Tom. Thank you so much. Wow. Shining Soul, happy Halloween birthday. Thank you, brother. My birthday was actually on the 13th, but I couldn't do a broadcast that weekend, so here we are. Cool Cad, how you doing, buddy? Wow. Wow. Good stuff. All right, anyway, so down there in the corner is the Super Chat, guys. I've got blank tickets here, okay? I got blank tickets here I can fill out for you. All right? Here's the airbrush we're giving away tonight from Spray Gunner. It's a trigger type airbrush. It's got different types of cups in here, different sizes and like that. Jay, thank you. Thank you so much for showing up, brother. And again, happy birthday to your wife, sir. 0.3, a 0.5, and a 0.8 needle. Comes with a hose and everything. I've got 3 of these in my setup, okay? This thing is absolutely awesome. So if you want to get in this, down there in the corner is the Super Chat. Every $5 you donate, you get a chance at winning this airbrush, and there will be somebody chosen tonight. So there you go. Anyway. Brad's here, Full Custom Diecast. How you doing, brother? Now, it may take a little bit of while, okay, but here's some other stuff for you. If you want to do a buddy build with me, okay, if you want to do a buddy build with me, get a hold of me at diecastgraveyard.com. Wicked Small Garage, happy birthday, Uncle Paulie. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are too much. Anyway, if you want to do a buddy build with me, I'm starting to get caught up on some things. Get a hold of me. Let's discuss a theme. Let's discuss a car, etc. like that. And let's get some notoriety to your page. But I also love doing those things. So let's please do that. If you're interested in a buddy build, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or a yes or a hey or let's drink a beer or whatever like that. But please, embalming fluid. Cheers. Got to put more in there. Okay. Right. We got a lot of folks in here tonight. Let's have some questions, please. Let's have some diecast questions, whatever like that. Please, let's do it. While I get a beverage. Goodness gracious. Black Eagle Diecast, I did get your logo, sir, that you sent to me. Awesome. Awesome logo, sir. Awesome, awesome, awesome logo. Calvin. Calvin, you want to do a buddy build? All right, man. Don't go crazy on me, but go ahead and pick a theme, and then we'll talk about a casting after that. I'm not really crazy about doing like post-apocalyptic or anything like that, but here you go. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. I am doing a buddy build with Paul from Fat Guy Productions. He was one of the very first people that accepted a challenge from me, and I'd only had 3 videos at the time. All right, but he accepted my challenge. Well, we've been talking recently a lot, and Paul from Fat Guy Productions and I are doing a buddy build. And what we're doing here is we're doing a Dodge Charger, or Challenger, something like Dodge Charger. Anyway, so the theme is, what the hell is it? Oh, the Dukes of Hazzard. But here's the twist. Being that it's Halloween, it's going to be the Dukes of Halloween. All right? The Dukes of Halloween. This is going to be friggin' awesome. Okay? Paul's car is done. My car is done. Video's already up and ready to premiere. It's going to be awesome. But, yeah, that's going to be really, really cool. 176, that's HO scale. Real small, real super tiny. Let's see what we got here. Will you ever do a Mad Max? But again, so many options from Fury Road movie. They're fun to do, but I'm really not into post-apocalyptic and stuff like that. Okay? They're fun. Like I just did the Silva Challenge, which was excellent. But yeah, you love finding old castings, old worn castings with missing paint or bad condition just to restore it, or make a Mad Max build from something about breathing life back into it. Them is satisfying to me. Well, like my saying for my channel is bringing diecast cars back from the dead. Okay, that's where the whole diecast graveyard thing comes from. How about a bootlegger build? Tom from Spork Syndicate says, you know what, buddy? You got it. You got it. Let's do it. Bootlegger build. Hey, you want to know what? If you want to join in on a bootlegger build, we'll let you know when the due date is so you can participate in our buddy build. Let's all have some fun with this. Definitely. Let's all have some fun with this as I top off my adult beverage. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We got all kinds of tickets left here to give that airbrush away. And before the end of the night, I'm going to announce something else I'm going to give away too. That not only a person will win the airbrush, but they'll win that thing too. All right? So, super chat down there, $5 a piece. Get the votes in. Let's go ahead and have that. Let's see here. Bobby, 2112. What's the best size wheel and tire to get for a typical 164 Hot Wheel? Buddy, they vary around 10 millimeters or 12 millimeters. Now, if you have a large tire in the back and a small tire in the front, it's 10, 12. All right? Samed Wheels has just started releasing 13 millimeter wheels. They are doing lowrider wheels, okay, which we're getting some. He's sending me some so I can do some builds on that. But yeah, that's going to be friggin' awesome. But I hope that answers your question, brother, and thank you for that. Let's see. Have I ever done a build based on bomb disposal in the military? Yes, I have. Okay. I don't have any pictures of it right here in front of me right now, but yes, I have. I actually did a video on one that did a bomb disposal van, my version of it. But I've got some other ones coming up here that you'll be seeing the videos on here in the very near future. So that's going to be friggin' awesome. Good question, Neil. Cheers, buddy. Let's see. Scott says, from Southpaw Diecast says, you have a rookie question for you. Does your clear go over rattle can paints? Scott, if it's a lacquer paint, yes. If it's an enamel paint, no. Lacquer and enamel do not mix, all right? Even if you spray light coats like that, you could possibly get it to work, but usually you don't mix chemicals like that. I hope that answers your question, brother. That's a really good question, though, too, buddy. Bruce, how you doing? Hope your health is doing okay, brother. I know you've been having some problems with hospital stays and like that. My wife was actually born, I believe, in Abingdon Hospital. And I know you've been up there quite a bit. Martin Balmfor says you just made almost the entire fleet of a family of bus company in the 1990s, all in 1/76 scale. I'd really like to see pictures of that, brother. Cecil's Diecast, how you doing, buddy? Gary's here, Shorter's Diecast. Steve Young, Miniature Mustangs. And in case, Steve, if you haven't heard it before, buddy, I just finished the unboxing video on the box you sent me. I do apologize for the lengthy delay. That Batmobile you sent me, brother, was absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Steve, Miniature Mustangs, I got you here, buddy. Cheers. Thank you, brother. Good luck. And let's give you a super chat. Calvin Turner says, best way to slam a car. And again, Steve, I apologize for the lengthiness of getting that video done, brother. Yes, thank you. Wow. Yeah. That Batmobile is incredible you sent me. And I can't wait to show that video. Excellent. Thank you guys so much. All right. My goodness, I'm trying to go through all these questions here. Cool Cat. Really need a ton of decals. Paul, Mystery Machine stuff, especially Rat Fink. Talk to me, brother. Talk to me off site and like that, and we'll get you taken care of, okay? Guys, I've got an incredible decal machine, and if you haven't heard about it, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions here. Guys, I have the iColor 560. All right. Now, some people will say, "Oh, you know, it's really not that great." I have had nothing but good stuff with this machine, okay? I've got some videos on there. I've got a video on the introduction like that, and I mention it during my my sites or my videos like that. Also, Naruto Wolf, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you very, very much. Pete, take care, brother. We'll talk to you soon, okay? Anyway, so this printer here, Southpaw Diecast, Scott, let's get you one, buddy. Southpaw Diecast, I got you, brother. Thank you, Scott. And again, brother, prayers to you, and I hope you're doing well, my friend. Wow. Anyway, this printer is incredible, guys. It's absolutely incredible. Now, it's not cheap, all right? It does a great job, and it's made for T-shirts. I have turned it around to make it to where I do all my decals with it. Now, some folks have problems. Unfortunately, it's like any other machine like that. I have not had any problems with this machine. I absolutely love it, and I will be releasing decals here in the very, very near future, okay? And be aware of that. That's going to be absolutely excellent. Probably by Christmas time, I'm going to be offering decals for a bunch of ones. Black Eagle, we got here. We got, what is it, 2 or 3, buddy? Tell me. Tell me. Writing your tickets now. C. Pearson, the email address, sir, Back to life metal detecting with Andrew. Wow. Let's see here. Let's see. Sorry. That's not it. Here you go. Send me a message or an email at diecastgraveyard.com. Okay? Send me a message at diecastgraveyard.com. Please. And we'll get that taken care of here. All kinds of stuff. So C. Pearson, that's what it is. All right? Diecast Graveyard at... No, I'm sorry. Diecastgraveyard at gmail.com. That's not it. Goodness gracious, I can't believe this. All right. There, no, goodness, my gosh. I'm just losing my mind. Anyways. There we go. You Duke. Anyway. Black Eagle Diecast. I got 2 tickets for you that's going in the bin, brother. 2 of them right here. Thank you so much. Anyway, C. Pearson. Diecastgraveyard at gmail.com. I apologize, sir. There it is. There it is. Oh, there it is. Goodness gracious. Okay. All right. You like the new Hot Wheels Slammed Mini Collection. Very cool. A lot of fun. Yes, sir. 2. When am I coming out with my Matte Clear? Buddy, I'm still working on it. The formula that I have is not up to my standards, and if it doesn't work out for me, I'm not going to pass it on to you. Yeah. And that's pretty much what it is right there, okay? Okay, let's have some more embalming fluid. Cheers. Let's go ahead and hit this. Here we go. Cheers. Okay. Nice stuff here. Best way to slam a car. Calvin, best way to slam a car, my friend, is to find someone that does the bases, 3D printed bases and like that. Ron at Somo Diecast. If you're still online, that's the way to go. Steve-O, how you doing, brother? Thank you for showing up. I truly appreciate you. But check with Ron at Somo Diecast. He does some 3D printed bases for the slammed cars. Okay? Calvin, check with him. Ron, if you're still in the house, if you could give a heads up, please, to Calvin Turner, that'd be great. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to mention a few folks here, all right? Calvin Turner. All right, no, sorry. Hey, Calvin, how you doing? Ron at Somo Diecast. He's got an incredible YouTube page. Please check him out. Beard Does Diecast. My friend Daryl. Incredible. Good stuff here. Scott Kovac. Of course, he does his YouTube page there. He does... God, I'm sorry. I'm having a brain cramp here. Scott, speak up, please. All right, help me out here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm having a brain dump. Spork Syndicate, check him out, okay? Check out Spork Syndicate, okay? Let's see. You have 2 red lines. How much do you charge to redo them? Normally, when I do a red line, I charge between $35 and $40 to redo them, okay? That includes tires, it includes paint, polishing it up, etc., etc. Now, if there's anything extra besides that, like a windshield or a new interior or something like that, then that additional cost will be on there, and then usually about $5 for shipping, Okay? I hope that answers your questions. Wow. Trying to answer some of these other questions here. I do apologize. Hey, Spork Syndicate Tom, thanks for putting me on the spot there about the matte clear. Thank you, buddy. Who else wants a ticket for the airbrush, guys? Who else wants a ticket for the airbrush, okay? Again, this is a really big kit here. Comes with a hose. It comes with the airbrush. A trigger style airbrush, okay? So you're not doing this. A lot easier to control, okay? 0.3, 0.5, and a 0.8 needle. So it'll cover your entire spectrum as long as you clean it out. Thanks, Tom. So as long as you clean it out, it'll work really, really good for you, all right? I've got, in succession, I've got approximately 6 airbrushes lined up. And what I do with those is I have certain brushes dedicated to airbrushes dedicated to certain styles of paint. I've got one for Spectre Flame. I got one for my primers. I got one for my Createx, etc. But I've got a whole bunch of different ones. Steve-O, how close are you to launching your decal line? You can't wait. Sir, I'm looking approximately the month of December sometime. And when I do my decals and you buy those decals, all right, everything has been tested. I test everything. Let me see if I can find something here. Sorry, I'm going to look around a little bit. All right. Here's a perfect example. Okay. Here is, well, that's not really a good example. Here we go. This will work good. Here I've printed the decal actually on paper. Okay. Then what I do is I take the casting that I'm going to have it on and I print it out and I cut it out to make sure that it fits properly. Now, I know my big sausage fingers are getting in the way here, okay? But I print this and I test it out to make sure that it fits properly, okay? So I test all the decals to make sure they fit before they go to you. So when you get them, you know they're going to fit. Let's see here. Can you sand the base or make a custom flat base out of styrene? Rico Bobby, you could. You could. It'll take a little bit of cutting and grinding and filing and stuff like that, but absolutely you could, sir. Yes. And if you do it, let me know. I'd love to see it. Let's see. What are a couple different options to clean airbrushes? You got one last Christmas, but you haven't tried it yet. Well, I mean, normally if you're using a lacquer-based or acrylic-based paint, you're going to use lacquer thinner to clean them out. Now, if you happen to use Createx, there is a product that they sell called Airbrush Restorer. Now, if you happen to start getting that paint caked up in there and drying and stuff, if you soak this in the Restorer, it literally melts that stuff away and cleans it up for you, okay? For sure. Good stuff. Good question, brother. Let's see. What kind of compressor would you recommend that you should start with? C. Pearson, I would recommend from Spray Gunner the Cool 2D. It has an air tank reservoir at the bottom. If you happen to have a compressor that does not have a tank, okay, the piston is going forward. As the piston goes forward, the pressure increases, okay? As the piston draws back, the pressure decreases. Now, yeah, it's going really fast and stuff like that, but it almost is like painting in Morse code, dot, dash, dot, dash, dot, dash, all right? If you have the reserve tank on there, okay, if you have the reserve tank on there, you've got a constant pressure, okay? Now, that being said, with a small reserve, if you push the trigger on the airbrush, your pressure is going to fall. So you might want to start with a little bit higher pressure when you're painting, okay? Once that's done and you're painting, the airbrush or the compressor is going to run because it's going to be recharging your airbrush to be able to keep that constant pressure. Now, I do have a Spray Gunner compressor called a 2D, which does not have a tank on it. It's a good compressor, and if that's all you have, good for you. It works. But Eventually, you're going to want to upgrade. Now, I am producing a video as we speak about putting a tank on a compressor that does not have a reserve tank. Okay? And I'll give you all the information you need, where to get that tank, etc. like that, so you can do it yourself if you wish. Now, here's the best part. When I make that video of that Tootie with the additional tank, I'm going to be giving that compressor away. We'll talk about that in the future. Let's see what else here. Spork Syndicate, paint question. When doing two colors, one on top of the other, how long for each layer to set? You don't want to injure the base color when removing the tape. When you spray the paint, Tom, what I would do is as soon as you spray it, and if you got a tape line there, remove it as soon as you possibly can. But you got to be careful, all right? Because you might smear the paint. The reason being is if you let it harden or dry, it dries on the tape also. And if you go to pull it, you're liable to stretch that paint and rip it and ruin your finish. So as soon as you can, try and take that tape off and then let it set and dry. Okay? And if you got more to that question, let me know, please. Bobby 2112. Well, I do the best I can, brother. I'm not trying to rip you off. I mean, I want to do, if I want to do restores for you, I want you to get a good bargain, and I want you to be able to, help it towards your collection. Now, that being said, I got a lot of cars I still owe people. I'm catching up as we speak. A lot of stuff going on. Cecil, I'll get back to you in a second, all right? I'm knocking them out as best I can. I do have a full-time job. For those of you who don't know, I am a bomb disposal technician, okay? I work 5 days a week, and I usually put in 12-hour days, all right? I will do my best to get your stuff done. If you're going to send me new stuff, please be aware that I do take my time with the stuff because I want it to be right. But there's a bunch of stuff ahead of you, all right? Now, normally I don't take any money till it's done, okay? So that being said, if you got stuff you want me to do, I'm happy to take it from you. Just please be patient. I promise you it will pan out. Santa Slow Dog is on vacation. Good for you, brother. Cool Tootie from Spray Gunner. Yes, sir. Wish you had an airbrush sale, Cecil. What? I don't understand what you mean there, brother. Now, you can get in. You might win this airbrush here, so get down here in the Super Chat. Every $5 is a ticket for tonight's drawing. Okay, so get in on it, Cecil. How long before applying the second coat? You mean as far as like if you were painting red on there, the next red coat? I usually let the paint sit about 15 minutes before I apply the second coat. And then, yeah, I'll let it sit about 15 minutes. Scott, get a hold of me. And, yeah, we'll talk about that. But we now, besides doing restorations and like that and charging money, I also take red lines in exchange. So if you have some red lines you want me to restore for you, and you have some other red lines you want to give up, now let's talk some stuff here, okay? If you want me to restore for you a Dodge Charger, or you want me to restore a Olds 442 or something like that, all right? Don't give me a Twin Mill. Don't give me a Beatnik Bandit, all right? Yeah, they're good cars. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right? I want to do these for you, please. But, help a brother out. Okay, what do we got? Proper drying time on the base coat, then clear coat it before masking for the top coat. Good advice, Andrew. Good stuff. Cool Cat, I don't understand. Cecil, do you have a compressor? Do you have a compressor, sir? Diamonds, happy birthday. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know what? Cheers. Thank you. So far, it seems like the live stream is going really well. Excellent. All right. Who's got questions? More questions, please. More questions. More questions. Let's do this. Wow. Having a good night so far. I hope you guys are all doing well. Diamonds, it's going well tonight, brother. Thank you so much. Cheers, Neil. Thank you, buddy. Cheers. In my embalming fluid cup. Which Batmobile is that, Scott? I mean, you know, there's a ton of them out there, and you have the school bus too. I mean, you're talking about like the cool bus, the one with the dragster with the opening thing. Okay. You don't have a compressor either. Okay. Well, how do you do your customs? And do you like you do spray cans or what? Excuse me. Yes, sir. Who's got more questions, please? Let's have some questions. Neil says, tried a couple of times. What about an Uncle Polly theme build? Your image says 64 Nova wagon diecast graveyard on the side. Steve-O, if you go to... Here you go. Wait a second here. I'll get it for you, buddy. It's also in the description. Goodness gracious. I'm trying to look at my things here. Goodness gracious, I'm losing my mind. Nope. Damn it. Here we go. If you want to get these glasses, brother, there's a link in the comments, but here you go. This will bring you to that site, the diecast-graveyard.creator, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, it's in the description, okay? Excuse me, please. Go to this site. It's in the description. Copy the link, paste it, and you can get, there's all kinds of different glasses and shirts and all kinds of cool things. Really good question, brother. Thank you so much. How long have I had this channel, says C. Pearson? We're talking over 4 years now. Talking over 4 years. 5 years, probably in March or April, somewhere around there. But true. Yeah, please send me some pictures, brother. Halloween between coats, 2 paint. Whoa. With an airbrush. I've used Trimline tapes, buddy. They're very, very good. They're good stuff for sure. Use spray cans when you can't find what you're looking for, says Cecil. Yes. Yeah, Steve-O, thank you, brother. Thank you. And if you're not getting anything out of that, let me know. Contact me in the comments there, and I'll answer your question. I'll send you the proper links and stuff like that. But thank you so much. Carl, are you still in the house? Are you still watching? Are you completely bored? Yeah, Scott, send me some photos, please. Let's talk. If I got something I can help you with, I'll do my best. Opaz Diecast, that was the name, and I apologize, Scott. I do miss your dad very much. It's been a couple of years now, I believe. But there he is. There he is, Carl. That's my brother up in Michigan. Excellent. Looking forward to seeing you in about 4 weeks, something like that. Yeah, we're very excited to come up and see you. Cecil says you use spray cans. You know, brother, that's okay. I personally don't use spray cans. I don't care for them. I use some primers from Tamiya spray cans, and maybe a couple special things like iridescent glimmer and stuff like that. But I try to use my airbrush because that's what I've been using for a very, very long time. Okay? And if I can help you transition over to airbrush, cool. Yeah, Carl. Yeah, I'm you know, and there's a chance I'm talking, I got the days off, but I'm talking to Renee to get with her boss about potentially coming up on that Tuesday. So we'll talk about that and see how it goes. I just got to get her to ask her boss and go from there. Santa Slow Dog says, Cecil, use what you can. Absolutely. All that matters is that you're doing your die cast, you're having fun with your hobby, and you've got this big community here that you can ask for questions and help and stuff like that. And that's all that matters. Yes, sir. Wow. Trying to look at the questions. Okay. Now, here's something else, guys. I've got these boxes, okay? I've got these boxes. They're already pre-packed. They're $50, okay? Guaranteed you will get a minimum of over $50, okay? You'll get a minimum of over $50. Now, like I said, they're already boxed up and ready to go, okay? If you decide you want to do this, the email address down below, diecastgraveyard@gmail.com. All the numbers you see on the screen over here are already spoken for. I've got 20 boxes, all right? Now, if you want to upgrade that box to a $100 box, let me know. Get you to go to that PayPal page there, and I'll get it out Monday morning, all right? Guaranteed. Ask anybody in here that has already purchased a box, okay? Guaranteed it'll be over what you paid for it. It could be a super treasure hunt. It could be a custom from me. It could be a custom from one of my friends. It could be a combination of them. You could get clear coat system. You could get helping hands. You could get all kinds of things. You could get an airbrush, all right? Santa Slow Dog says, I got an amazing box, all right? If you want a box, speak up. We'll get you where we need to be so you can get one, okay? But I've got 10 boxes left. I got 10 boxes left. Keep your eyes at Ollie's for spray paint. Picked up 200 cans of Corvette Red for $1 a can. Oh, that's a good bargain for sure. Okay. Santa Slow Dog, like I said, says he got an amazing box. Beard does Diecast. He says, you will not regret buying a box. He bought a $100 box, and I promise you it was worth well over $100 easily. Okay. Who wants to get in on this airbrush here, guys? Here it is. Here it is. This is one from Spray Gunner. It's a trigger style airbrush here, not like up here on top. It's got a 0.3, a 0.5, and a 0.8 needle. It's got a hose. It's got extra reservoir cups on it. Comes with all the tools, and you can get parts for these. All right. Down in the corner, super chat. Let's get down to this. I don't have a lot of participants here so far. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. All right, let's get some more. Absolutely, Cecil. It's my pleasure. I'm sorry, Steve-O. Which, what are you talking about, brother? As far as pointing you in the way? Steve-O? Santa Slow Dog says he's doing something special for the build in your honor, Beard. That sounds awesome. Beard does Diecast. He gets a ticket. Got you, Daryl. Got you, buddy. In the cup. Neil, cheers, brother. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon, my friend. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Malaysium's here. Zach, how you doing, man? Evansville, Indiana. C. Pearson, talk to me. Okay? I can make the decals. I've got the machine and stuff like that. Just get a hold of me. Let's talk. Let's get those done for you, buddy. Embalming fluid. Oh, my goodness. Got to top off this cup. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, C. Pearson, talk to me. We'll get you taken care of, buddy. Oh, my goodness. Boy, I'm going to sleep good tonight. I sure can use this, too. Wow. All right. Well, let's top this off. Okay, who wants a ticket for this? What is... Depeche Mode. I love Depeche Mode. Good music. Actually, Zach, my birthday was the 13th, but I had to wait until I did this live stream and stuff like that. Nice. Nice. I just did a restoration of a custom Cougar original Sweet 16 for Milesium 487, and that video is going to be coming out very, very soon. Okay. Took me a while. I had to track down another American version, not the Hong Kong version of the car. It took me a while because the hood kept breaking and stuff like that, and it just was not working out very, very well. But that video is going to be coming out very soon, okay? And I've got a whole bunch of other videos coming out. I've also got a release of a new Hellfire Hot Sauce car called Devil's Gold, all right? So that's going to be cool. You celebrate your birthday every day. Santa Slow Dog, those Batmobile decals, you made me look sweet on the Camaro. Hey, I'm glad you got them and they're working, buddy. Thank you so much. U.S., yes, U.S., not Hong Kong. I didn't say Hong Kong, did I? U.S. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Here we go. Embalming fluid. Cheers. Godzookaden, welcome. Yeah, C. Pearson, I can definitely make custom decals. Now, here's the deal, okay? I'll pull this off on a one-off, all right? But normally I only make custom decals for my Patreon subscribers. Speaking of Patreon subscribers, okay? I want to thank all the folks that are Patreon subscribers to me. And this car up here in the corner, if you subscribe to my Patreon page, you're going to get this car as a thank you from me, all right? I'm working on them as we speak, and I know I've been saying that for a long time, but I'm working on them as we speak. And anybody who is a Patreon subscriber, whether you do the Gravedigger level or all the way up to the Grim Reaper level, you're going to get this. Now, if you're a Grim Reaper level person, not only are you going to get this, but you're also going to get the chase version of this. All right? It's going to be absolutely friggin' awesome. If you're interested in being a Patreon subscriber, you get one-on-one counseling or help with your diecast hobby with me. I've had many people call me on the phone. I've done FaceTime conferences. If their airbrush wasn't working, they would send it to me. I would repair it, send it back to them, etc., etc. Yeah. And the money that I get from this helps to buy my supplies, my paint, my whatever. All right. So please, if you want to help me out, become a Patreon subscriber. I know this sounds like an infomercial and stuff like that, but I could use your help very, very much. And you also get to see any videos I release. You get to see them a day or a couple of days or a couple of weeks in advance. So that's what you get when you get to be a Patreon subscriber. Plus, I will answer your questions and I will do your custom decals for you. Not the ones I just will be selling soon. But if you got some custom stuff you want done, let me know. I'll get that done for you and get that to you. But anyways, if you want to be a Patreon subscriber, get a hold of me. There's a link in the description, but we'll get that taken care of, okay? Daryl from Beer Does Diecast, he's been a Patreon subscriber from almost the very beginning, okay? We are very, very, very good friends, and it's been excellent. I'm trying to read the questions here, sorry. Yeah, Santa, it's coming, brother, I promise you. Thank you, Beard. Patreon with Uncle Paulie is money well spent. Thank you. Thank you. You're too kind. Have I ever made 1/64 scale General Lee decals? Buddy, I've got sheets of them. I've got, well, give me a second here. Give me a second, okay? Let me see what I can find. Yeah, da 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 da. Be patient. Da, 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 da. Here you go. Does that answer your question, buddy? Yes. Yes. I do General Lee decals. Yes, I do. Okay? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Thank you. Wow. Godzuka in. I hope that answers your question, my friend. Cheers. In Santa, I'm also working on the perfect season car for you. Okay? I'm making one for myself, too. We're Miami Dolphins fans. If you want some of those decals, brother, just let me know what casting they're for, whatever. I can print out the sheet, get it in the mail for you, and we'll be all ready to go. Yes, sir. Wow. Wow. Let's see. Let me check something out here real quick. Okay. We're still doing well here. We got a lot of folks in the house. Wow. Who's got more questions, please? Stars and bars. Hey, like I said, I've got this buddy build coming up with Paul from Fat Guy Productions, okay? He was the very first person that accepted a challenge from me when I was just starting out my YouTube channel. And again, I only had 3 videos at the time, okay? Zach, hold on to that thought, buddy. Anyway, we've been fast friends ever since. He refers to me as his doppelganger. I was a lot bigger then. I've lost over 100 pounds. I'm actually very fortunate, okay? Anyway, Paul's an incredible builder. He's an incredible designer and all kinds of stuff, and I really look up to him. So we were talking the other day, and I says, look, it's time for us to do another buddy build, okay? So what we did is we came up with a theme first, and what it was, he says, actually no, we came up with a car, and we decided to work on a Dodge Charger, okay? Cool. Then I says, well, Dodge Charger's kind of simonious with the Dukes of Hazzard, all right? So he says, I says, well, how about the Dukes of Halloween? So that's what we're coming up with. Now, my video is done. It's posted, but it's going to be released on the 28th of October. And the same thing with Paul from Fat Guy Productions. If you subscribe to me, which obviously you may because you're here, if you don't subscribe to Paul, you should. He does do a lot of extra stuff like that. He makes these beautiful coin rings and a bunch of other things. Plus, if he gets something new, he'll do a review on it and let you know. But anyways, he's got a ton of subscribers. He's an incredible man. He's a great designer, a great builder, and I truly respect him. Anyway, so we got that video coming out, The Dukes of Halloween, based on a Dodge Charger. It's going to be a lot of fun, I promise you. Let's look here. Let's see. Did you give me a Barracuda? I believe you did, Zach. I'll have to check and see because I got a little container of cars that you were giving me. Now that the Cougar is done, I'll work in another one of yours and then another one of yours, etc., etc. Let's see. Yeah, of course, Santa. I'm definitely going to make a Miami Dolphins perfect season car for myself. Now, again, we talked before, Santa, about doing a gasser, but I think I talked to you about maybe doing a 55 panel van for you. Confirm that for me, please. Did you miss the answer to how long I have had a channel? It's over 4 years. It'll be 5 years in approximately March. Okay? For you guys that are starting YouTube channels and stuff like that, I am going to be doing a video on how to do a Diecast YouTube channel. All right? I will do my best to help answer your questions to be able to help you do your own Diecast YouTube channel. Now, that being said, all right, if you're going to do a YouTube channel to do your Diecast, okay, I recommend that you participate in the 4 Horsemen builds, the Diecast International Builder builds. Do some buddy builds with somebody who's got a lot of subscribers like myself, Paul from Fat Guy Productions, Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs, guys that are coming up. Do some builds. Get some notoriety. Get some recognition. Okay? Do those builds. It will definitely behoove you to help draw people to your YouTube channel. Now, if you have questions about how to do your YouTube channel, like what camera should I use or whatever, okay, get a hold of me. I read every single question that comes in. I might not answer every single one, but I read every single one, I promise you. Let's go through here. Let's see. More questions. Let's see. I did do a dairy delivery with him. You're absolutely correct. I sent one to him. Yes, Diamonds, I sure did. I might re-release that video in the very near future because it's a lot of fun. And I think that he actually surrendered once he saw my video. He surrendered, which was really cool. I beat his ass. Let's see. Have I ever thought of an autism build? Ian, yes, I have, sir. Every time that comes up, there's a lot of other folks that do the autism builds, but you know what? I would be honored and love to do an autism build. Absolutely. Ian, talk to me. Let's do an autism build, and we can maybe once I do it, maybe you and I can do it. Let's auction off, or maybe the community can do it. We'll do an autism build, auction off your autism build vehicles, and then you can donate the money to the local autism chapter or something like that. I'd be honored to do that for you and your daughter. That would be my pleasure. Absolutely. Wow. Santa Slow Dog. Let's talk about that. Let's iron everything out as best as we can. But yes. Wow. Well, you know, you've got to go with the theme, Zach. You got to go with the theme of the autism. If that's their logo, it's kind of like with the breast cancer awareness and the pink ribbon, you know, stuff like that. You've only got so much stuff you can do, but for sure, yeah, Ian. Let's please talk, sir. I'd be honored to do that. Absolutely, sir. Use the infinity symbol. Diamonds, thank you for remembering that. That again, that was only my third video. My third video. Cheers, sir. Guys, I got a bunch of tickets here, okay? I got a bunch of tickets here that we still need to fill out for that airbrush that we're doing down there, okay? But yeah, come on. Down here. All right, let's do this airbrush, okay? Please. Let's do this airbrush, all right? And again, I got those boxes, those $50 boxes, okay? Who wants a box? $50, and again, it guaranteed to be over $50. You can get super treasure hunts. You can get treasure hunts. You can get airbrushes. You can get helping hands. You can get paint. You can get clear coat. It's incredible. You ask the guys that were just talking about that stuff. Those numbers down below are the ones that were already spoken for. I've got 10 boxes left. Please, who wants one? Talk to me, folks. Talk to me. Geez, I was doing something today. I released a short today on how to do a bucket with a dryer vent hose that you can spray your excess paint into or clean out your brush or whatever like that. If you get a chance, check out that short. Okay, I've got a 5-gallon bucket from like a Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever they call it. They call them Homer buckets or something like that. Drilled some holes in there, ran some metal coat hanger through there, and I drape old T-shirts over the coat hangers. So when you spray the paint, the cleaning solution or whatever you're using into that thing, it goes down into through the hose and down into the bucket. It's got something to hold on to. If you just have an empty bucket, it's just going to make like a big cloud, and it's going to come back out of your hose. So if you watch that short, please do check it out. Hit the like button, mash the subscribe button, please. Okay, and we will. If you have any questions, just get a hold of me. Santa, I see your thing there, please. Yeah, your lungs will thank you, Carl. Absolutely, brother. All right, Santa Slow Dog, thank you, sir. I got your ticket here, buddy. Let's go ahead and hit the super chat button, please, sir. For you. Now, if Grinch Witch starts buying tickets for like the airbrushes and stuff like that, maybe I'll have a big old hunky man in there for her. Okay. And I know I do have some female subscribers too. Or should I say, what was it? They, we, us, them. C. Pearson, $5. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. So as I was saying earlier about the Patreon stuff, guys, like I said, I can definitely use your help. I mean, got a lot of stuff going on. I need a lot of supplies to do these videos and keep things going on for you. Now, I just went over 9,000 subscribers recently, which was really, really cool, and I can't thank you guys enough. All kinds of stuff here that we got coming up as far as the amount of subscribers and things like that. It's a lot of fun, and I love doing this hobby, and I love making videos for you and teaching you how to do this stuff. Thank you, C. Pearson. Thank you. Hit the like button, people. Thank you, Santa. You know, you're incredible, sir. Thank you. You and Grinchwitch. Thank you. Who's got questions, please? I mean, that's what this really is all about. I want to be able to answer your questions, help you out. If you don't subscribe, please do. If you already subscribed, God bless you. Thank you. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of cars lately for Hellfire Hot Sauce, and I got some coming out here in the very near future for Devil's Gold Hot Sauce. Okay. Devil's Gold Hot Sauce. This is going to be the latest one. Now, normally what I do is I do 25 cars for Hellfire Hot Sauce. All right. Merle and his wife, they're great people. They put out a great product. But anyway, the next one here is Devil's Gold. Now, when they post these up, okay, when they post these up, these cars sell out usually within 2 hours, if not sooner, okay? Subscribe to Hellfire Hot Sauce. They got a Facebook page, etc., etc. Yeah. But the cars sell out quick. Now, I've gotten, besides the zombie snot that you see there, I've done Blueberry Hell. I've done a couple of other ones. The Devil's Gold's coming out. I'm going to be sending them out hopefully this week to them. Yeah. But anyway, so I got a lot of stuff coming out with them. I've got Doomed. I've got Double Doomed. I've got Cranked coming out. These are the different hot sauces, okay? Here's one here, okay? Here we go. Here's Doomed. Okay, dude. It's got flavor, but this stuff is so friggin' hot. God, if you love hot sauce, you will love Hellfire Hot Sauce. Promise you. And the one I just did, like I showed you, Zombie Snot. Okay? They've also got one called Bloody Snot. It's got a zombie on it, too. That's coming out in the near future. I got a bunch of other ones I'm doing here. Here's Pure Hell. Again, it's delicious. The flavor is delicious, okay? But it's so gosh darn hot. Oh, my God. If you love hot sauce, you'll love this stuff. Let me look and see some of the questions here. My favorite Halloween candy. Are you ready for this? A lot of people are going to puke. All right? I like candy corn and the circus peanuts. I'm old school. I love that stuff. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Good question, dude. How do I make a custom Zamac car? Well, you polish the hell out of it and clear coat it. You take all the paint off. You polish the hell out of it and clear coat it. Thank you, Diamonds. Thank you, brother. Have I ever heard of the Pepper X? Yes. That's a new thing, Scott. Pepper X supposedly is now Guinness Book of World Records, the absolute hottest pepper in the world. What future builds am I most looking forward to doing? Wow. Scott, Scott Kovacs, Scott, your Southpaw Diecast. Your stuff's in the mail, brother. It's in the mail. It's coming. What future builds am I most looking forward to doing? I love them all. I love them all so much. Circus peanuts are slept on. Finally, someone who likes it too. Oh, barf. Candy corn rocks. Thank you. Decals before clear coat. No, clear coat first. Decals, then clear coat again. Reason being, okay, when you're talking about doing decals, if you do like a primer or something like that, okay? If you look at that under a microscope, there's all kinds of ridges and stuff like that, okay? Reason being is if you have all kinds of ridges on there, when you put your decal on there, you've got gaps and spaces of air in between there, okay? So what that does is it creates an effect called silvering, all right? And the thing is that, you know, you're not going to get your true colors and stuff like that. But if you clear coat it first, it fills in those gaps. You put your decal on there and then clear coat over the top of that. It's going to look really, really nice. That's a super good question. Your favorite Halloween candy? Anything chocolate. I like that too, Ian. Good stuff. Bearded Diecast does not like candy corn. You have a genuine fear of gelatin and stuff due to CJD. Okay. Santa Slow Dog. Or clear coat decals, then clear coat again. Clear coat, decals, and then clear coat again. Yes, absolutely, sir. Your favorite build, the next one. Good call, Tom. Good call, Tom. C. Pearson. Candy corn. Absolutely, brother. You guys are awesome tonight. So much. You guys are awesome. I'm having a great time. What else can I answer for you, please? Embalming fluid. Cheers. I have some friends that have celiac disease also, brother. Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. For sure. Danny here, my buddy. Danny's here from New York City. Danny was one of the very first people who actually subscribed to my channel, and I consider Danny my #1 fan. Danny Martinez up in New York City. Brother, God bless you. God bless your family. And, you know, if Ricky ever contacted me once in a while, I'd be shocked. Okay. Danny, God bless you, brother. I love you, my friend. Cheers. Danny is super, super good people, guys. He really, truly is. Wow. What else we got here? Let's see. Everybody saying hi to Danny. I want to bring out some stuff here for you, folks. Flits. Okay. I use a lot of flits when I do my cars and I do my polishing and stuff like that. Not only does flits help you polish the metal that you're doing, it also helps you polish your plastic, etc., etc. Okay. Now, if you go to the Flits website down there in the corner here, and when you check out, you use the code word graveyard, you will get 20% off of anything on the website that you purchase. All right. Yeah, they send me a couple of pennies. No big deal there. The thing is, though, is I believe in this product. I use this product, and I stand behind this product, okay? Use Flits, guys. And again, I mean, if you use it to polish your metal, then you use it to polish your plastic. You know what? You're using the same thing, all right? So it's saving you money, okay? It's saving you money. Now, you can get the little tubes and like that off of Amazon and whatever like that. But if you're not going to get 20% off, go to the Flits website, use the code word graveyard when checkout. And they've got all kinds of stuff. They got gun cleaning kits. I mean, they've got glass cleaning kits, fiberglass kits for your boats. They got all kinds of stuff. Anything on the Flits website, 20% off. Use the code word graveyard on checkout. Okay? It's good stuff, I promise you. I stand behind it and I love it. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's see. I love you too, Danny. God bless you, my friend. Let's see. Scott from Southpaw Diecast. And check out Scott's YouTube page, please. Scott loves race cars. He's probably the only guy that loves Indy cars more than I do. All right? But he does some beautiful, beautiful work. Okay? Check out Scott, Southpaw Diecast on YouTube. Subscribe to his page. Check out Beard Does Diecast. Check out my friend Andrew at Maple Leaf Customs. Check out Opaz Diecast, okay? There's all kinds. Santa Slow Dog. There's so many. And again, I'm going to make a page here with all the names on it eventually. So when I click on it, you say, oh, look, these are the people you need to subscribe to support. When I spray Spectre Flame paint, do I turn up the paint saturation knob? Does it make the color darker? Okay. I guess I understand that. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Martin. I think I did see it come up. When I use Spectre Flame paint, I usually blow it out at about 25 to 30 pounds. Now, the more pressure you use when you're using your airbrush like that, you're going to spray more paint, which means you're going to go through it a lot faster. Spectre Flame paint isn't cheap, okay? But it's good stuff, okay? All kinds of messages coming in here. Goodness gracious. The more pressure you use, the quicker the paint comes out, so you go through it a lot faster. But you're also putting it down faster, which means you could get runs, okay? Again, you want to use the paint, you want to go through and put the light mist coats on, or the tack coats. A little bit of this, just a little bit, just a little bit. Put several mist coats on there. Then go back in, and in between the coats, about 10, 15 minutes at the most. Then put another coat, then put another coat. And then the more coats you put on, the layers that you're putting on is going to make your paint darker. Okay? Kind of like thinking, if you took a Jolly Rancher candy, excuse me, please. If you took a Jolly Rancher candy and you put the candy there, the one single candy you have, and then you put another candy there, and then you put another candy there. If you look at a jar or a bottle of Spectre Flame paint, it's really dark, okay? But if you put the light layer on there, it's nice. I mean, it's the color it's supposed to be. But the more layers you build up, the darker the paint is going to get, all right? So that's what you have to think about. When you get to the point where your paint is the color you need, or the tint that you need, that's when you need to stop. Let it dry overnight, and then come back in, put your decals on if you have them. Or you can still use the Diecast Graveyard clear coat. And again, here you go, Diecast Graveyard clear coat. Check this out at diecastgraveyard.com. This is my own formula. I've been working for a couple of years with people from PPG, mixing blends and stuff like that, okay? Once I got it to where I wanted it, I tested it out for about another 6 months, maybe a little bit longer, all right? This clear coat will make your diecast car, folks, look like glass. Check the folks that are online right now. They'll tell you the same darn thing. It'll make it look like glass. Go to diecastgraveyard.com, my website. Purchase the clear coat. I'll get it sent to you. Now, something being said here. If you live in Canada, technically I'm not supposed to send this stuff to you, but I have sent it. It has worked. Okay, now, that being said, if I send something to you into a foreign country, normally whatever price I charge for the shipping is for the United States. If you happen to live in the great country of Canada, my friends, there's going to be an additional charge. And I'm only going to charge you the actual charge for the shipping. I'm not trying to make any money on the shipping, okay? We get enough of that from our governments. But if you want this clear coat, go to diecastgraveyard.com. I would order a couple. Now, if you order the 2K clear and the hardener, it's two ounces of clear and a ½ ounce of the hardener. It works out absolutely perfect. It's a 4-to-1 ratio. Okay? It's great stuff. Ask anybody here. Good stuff. I promise you. Okay? What do we got here? If the knob on the back of the airbrush, you've done mist coat, but you did that root beer brown and it came out very dark. Honestly, Scott, it's because you maybe sprayed it just a little bit too much. The little knob on the back is to only stop the travel of the trigger. Okay, you're going to have to practice with the airbrush on a big sheet or something like that. You're going to have to practice to get the layers down that you need. And again, let me know. I'm actually thinking about doing a live stream airbrush tutorial. Okay, we'll talk about that in the future, and that's going to be for my Patreon subscribers. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Spork Syndicate says Uncle Paulie ain't lying. His 2K clear coat system is the easiest thing to use in your entire paint booth. Results speak for themselves. Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much. Best clear coat out there, Uncle Paulie, says Scott from Southpaw Diecast. What is the best tools to wax your cars? You know, I don't really wax my diecast cars. When I make them, excuse me, I'll get closer to the microphone. When I make them and I paint them and stuff like that, all right, the clear coat I put on there makes them look like glass. Okay. After that, I don't need to buff them up or anything like that because again, the cars look like glass. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Now, sometimes on the bases, when I polish up the bases and stuff like that, I'll use a little can that I have called Renaissance Wax. Okay? And that polishes up the base so it doesn't tarnish. And it's used in the museum industry. It's used in the jewelry industry and stuff like that. But as far as waxing them, I don't do that. That's just me. Maybe some people do. I don't. Good question, though, brother. What is the best? Okay, so Carl says, in the laboratory in the dark under the house to make the elixir just perfect. I love you, Carl. I love you. I love Annette. I miss you guys so much. Oh, goodness gracious. I need to top off my beverage a little bit more. Hey, look. Oh, damn, that's empty. Let me top off my beverage here. Tell me, please, if you guys would be interested in me doing a series on how to do your own diecast YouTube channel. All right? Please. God, it sounds good. Yeah, please. If you'd be interested in me doing a series on how to do your own YouTube channel, okay? Let me know. Speak up. My brother Carl sent me a picture today of an 8-point deer buck in his backyard up in Michigan. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful deer. Beautiful. God, I love deer. We had a bear just on the other side of the house over here yesterday. And big bear. God, the thing had to be at least 800 pounds. Easily. And went around the corner because the dog was alerting on it. Right? She's and her hackles are all raised up on her back and everything else. And the bear's just sitting there on his butt, like going, "What's up, man?" And I finally says, "Did you use the old Southern term? Get on out of here," right? And bear finally walked away and stuff like that. But oh my God, the bear was so beautiful. God, it was beautiful. Spork Syndicate, yes to Diecast YouTube channel series. I'll definitely do that. I'm also going to be doing a live series on airbrushing. Okay. Black Eagle Diecast says I would love to see that. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely do that for sure. Maple Leaf Customs. Paul, it's 3:40 a.m. over there in the Alps. I really hate your life, Andrew. I hate it. You're in the Alps. Oh my God. You SOB. Anyways, I love you, brother. God bless you. Have a great morning, whatever, sleep in. We'll talk soon, buddy. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. God bless you, brother. And I still hate you for living in the Alps, and I don't live there with you. Thank you so much, Andrew. Everybody say goodbye to Andrew. Yeah, the classic Nomad 4 Horsemen build, Halloween, Beard Does Diecast. That's going to be great. Venison on the move. Yes, sir. And good night to Petra, your beautiful wife. Cheers, sir. Wow. Well, let's see. It's 8:45. Let's go a little bit longer. And let's see. Thank you, Danny. 9,000 subscribers. That was absolutely incredible. And I tell you what, I'm speeding away to 10,000 subscribers. And we're going to have a big party for that. We're going to be doing a great giveaway. Who wants to get in on the airbrush that I'm giving away tonight? I mean, there isn't a lot tonight, buddy. But who wants to get in on this? Down in the corner, super chat. Let's give some more tickets. I don't have a lot tonight. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's do some more, please. I got tickets. Let's give more. Let's sell them. Scott, I do miss your dad. I do miss your dad. Great man. Cool. All right, let's see. You'd be interested in the airbrush too. You've been airbrushing for a long time, but never hurts to learn more. Yeah, Ian, absolutely. Absolutely. Scott says, hey, brother, we were supposed to do something together. You have an idea for a buddy, but let's talk about that, Scott, please. Let's talk offline on that, okay? I know we always do race cars and stuff, but let's do something really, really cool. And guys, like I said, if you want to do a buddy build with me, let's talk about doing a buddy build, all right? I'll try to fit it into my schedule as best I can, but let's do a buddy build, please. If you want to do something, let me know. And the whole purpose is to draw subscribers to your page, okay? That's the whole idea and stuff like that. But let's do something really, really cool. And while we're on that note, let's go ahead and do a really quick intermission, and then we'll come back and do a few more questions, and then we'll go ahead and sign out. But let me see that here. I know it's here. There it is. Let's go ahead and do an intermission. Tom, it's time for your son to dance. Okay? Let's do this. Hey, folks, we're back. All right. Let's see. All right, well, we'll go a little bit longer, and then we'll go ahead and call it a night. But everything's been going great so far. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate you so much. Spork Syndicate, his son Jackson. When I go to the intermission music, he dances. It's cool. It's cute. You guys absolutely rock. I have so much fun with this channel and what I do, and sorry, teaching you guys how to do this. It's so much fun. I truly enjoy it. Okay. All right. Who's got some more questions, please? Who wants a box? Who wants a box? $50 a box. Come on, let's do it. I want to talk to you about Spray Gunner. Spray Gunner, they all your airbrush needs, the airbrushes, the paints, the compressors, all this stuff can be gotten at Spray Gunner. I use a bunch of their stuff, okay? And I love their product. The folks there are fantastic. But check out spraygunner.com. They've got everything you need. It's great stuff. Let's see what else we got here. Samed wheels, all right? I try to use Samed wheels in almost all my custom builds. If I'm doing a wheel swap or I'm doing a paint job or whatever like that. Samed wheels, and they've got a whole bunch of new products coming out too. They've got 13 millimeter wheels for folks that are doing stuff like that with the bigger wheels in the back. They've got the 10s, the 12s. I think they've got 8s also. But the hardest decision you'll have to make is what wheels do you want? Okay, Samed wheels. Please check them out at samedwheels.com. Let's see what else we got here. When were you gonna restore that twin mold that you gave you a while back? Buddy, I'm up to my eyeballs and stuff. I'm doing the best I can. Okay? Hey, how you doing? Nobody really knows. Did a couple cars for him, couple of Matchbox race cars, restorations. Good stuff. You'd love to see an antifreeze or gold twin mill. Well, since we've already done the gold on your Cougar, let's look at maybe doing antifreeze, because I like mixing it up a little bit. Oh, yeah, it's a really good question. Let me go ahead and close the door real quick. Sorry about that. When you're using the Spectre Flame paints or using the Createx paints and stuff like that, especially the Spectre Flame paints, if you're spraying the Spectre Flame paints, especially a super light color like an antifreeze or a hot pink or something along those lines, okay, you're spraying it down and it's hard to see because it's such a light color. So you go, geez, it's not coming out. So you spray more paint, and stuff like that. Next thing you know, it's dripping down the sides of the car. This is when I'm telling you that when you're going to do these paint jobs and stuff like that, that you have to do the tack coat. You spray it light, let it set. Spray it light, let it set, etc., etc., and then build up those layers, and then maybe come back in later and do a saturation coat. Now, it takes a couple of hours for that paint to dry or start to get hard in your airbrush, okay? So you've got time in between coats to let it set and again, set, all right? So when you're doing the Spectre Flame paints, and again, you're doing antifreeze or hot pink or something like that, light coat, let it set. Light coat, let it set. 3 of those at least. Light coat, let it set. Then start to come in maybe a little bit heavier like that. And that's when you're going to get those beautiful finishes that you want. Now, that being said, the more paint you put down, the darker the color is going to get. Okay? So just take your time. Once you get to the color that you want, you can always come back in later and clear coat it if you want to give it that depth. And that's where the Diecast Graveyard clear coat comes in. Geez, there's a shameless plug. Right? But anyway, if you got any questions, let me know. That's what these live streams are for. That's what my videos are for, to teach you how to enjoy your hobby. Okay? Let me look and see what we got here. Let's see. You're saving up for a startup kit, spray gun, all the stuff before you get started. Scott, talk to me. We'll put you on the right track there, please. Advice for badly corroded castings. 164 wheels. Sir, what I would do there is just buff it down with the buffing pads, the ones that look like Scotch-Rite pads. Buff it down, sand it if you have to, and then you can either come in and spray it with silver paint, or you can come in and zinc coat it. And I've got a video on that too. But you can do either one of those and then polish it up and do it that way. Sometimes doing the silver coat from Spectraflame will really turn out nice for you. I've used it on several occasions and it works absolutely incredible. Okay, let's see. Southpaw Diecast. People, please buy one of this boxes. Thank you, Scott. You won't regret it. It's worth every penny. $50. Seriously, your box was amazing. Thank you, sir, so much. Steve-O just ordered a glass for the next live feed. Looking forward to it. Your best, Paul. Thank you for the videos and the advice. Steve-O, it's my pleasure, sir. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for following the channel, buying product, etc. Beard says, speaking of pink, where are the sources for pinks? Hot pink and creamy pink. You can use House of Color pink, but you're going to have to put a base coat down first. I've had really good success with Bright Vision pink. Spectraflame pink from the Redline shop. They haven't been getting a lot of it lately. It's just really has what's the word I'm looking for here? It's hard to get the chemicals in order to mix those paints. Okay, so check out Bright Vision. Check out the House of Color paints. I'm actually working on my own formula right now, again with PPG and some other stuff, to make my own line of colored paints. It's going to take a while, so please be patient. But yes, sir, I'm working on that as we speak. Let's see. Kraus is going to get going. I love you, brother. I love Annette. We'll talk to you soon. God bless you guys, and we'll see you in a few weeks. The better the prep work, the better the paint will turn out. Patience is a good value. Yes, Godzugadin, yes it is, sir. Absolutely, sir. Tamco makes an awesome pink. Okay. All right. I would love to try that out. Maybe do a video on it. Wow. Let's see. It's getting close to 9 o'clock here. Maybe we should start winding things down. Guys, here's your last chance to get a really, really nice airbrush, okay? Down in the super chat down there, $5 will get you a ticket. Every $5 is one vote. There's not a lot in here tonight, guys. And I'm not doing this to make any money. It's just to help you get the stuff you need in order to do your diecast hobby, all right? But the more the merrier, all right? Down there, super chat. We got a few things there. Thanks, Scott. We'll talk to you soon, brother. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you about the school bus and the trade and stuff like that. embalming fluid. Okay, let's have a few more questions and we'll go ahead and call it a night. Okay, we're up to 30 people. Krylon hot diamonds, please don't recommend spray cans, please, brother. Okay, Black Eagle. Okay, let's give you 2 more. Yes, sir. Absolutely, my friend. Thank you, Scary Crow. Appreciate you. Thank you, Craig. Thank you so much. Black Eagle. Here's 2 for you, buddy. Going into the container. And let's go ahead and give you a super chat. Cheers, buddy. Is that girl not absolutely gorgeous or what? Thanks again, Craig. I appreciate you. Thank you, Scott. And Mrs. Scott. Mrs. Kovacs. All right, Spork says 2 more. Southpaw. Here's another one. All right, so Spork. Thank you, Tom, so much. Spork, there's your 2, buddy. And Southpaw. What would be a good choice for a spray gun for beginner? You know what? This. It's a trigger kind versus a top trigger like this, okay? And again, it has the 3 needles. It has a 0.3, a 0.5, and a 0.8 needle. Comes with the hose. Comes with, extra cups, etc., etc. Yes, this would be it. You got a chance to win one for cheap. So get on there to the super chat, okay? Get on to the super chat down here. Get in for a ticket. You might win one for $5. Okay? This is it. From Spray Gunner. Let's see. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, brother. Remind me of being at a Kiss concert. Your first airbrush was a Badger. You know, when I first started airbrushing, I was using Badger also. Then I started switching to Pache. And that's pretty much been my go-to. Now, ever since I've hooked up with Spray Gunner, I've tested out a whole bunch of different airbrushes, you know. And Spray Gunner has an incredible line of everything. Your paint, your airbrushes, your compressors. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Okay? Spray Gunner is definitely the way to go. Now, if you have any questions, contact me in the comments, and I'll answer your questions for you and guide you the right way to go ahead and get the right stuff that you need. Okay? So please, Ian, talk to me if you need some stuff. Scott, talk to me, etc. like that. Oh, wow. What a great night. What an incredible night. This has been so much fun. I got a whole bunch of new videos coming out here in the very, very near future. Yeah. All kinds of stuff. My gosh. Let's see here. Let's look at some stuff here. Celebrate the first super chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotcha, brother. There's your ticket. Thank you so much. And let's give you the super chat. Cheers, buddy. Actually, Brad, the .8 is really good for your primers, like your autoborne sealers and stuff like that from Createx. The bigger aperture allows paint with a thicker medium and stuff like that to be able to coat your cars. Now, something like that, you're going to have to crank up your pressure a little bit more, like up in the 40 to 45 range or something like that. But remember, the more pressure you put out, the more paint's going to come out. So it's gonna saturate it really quick, and you're going to get runs. So you really need to mist it. Okay, that's a really, really good answer, brother. Thank you, Brad, so much. Wow. If you drink two 7% ABV IPAs, does that equal 14% asking for a friend? You know what? If you could, when I was stationed in Germany back in the mid 80s, early to mid 80s, there was a beer over there called AQ. And the beer was 28%, I think, 28% alcohol by volume. And the thing is if you went to a guest house to drink and you had these beers, they had this thing called, if it said on the shirt, if you did it. I survived 2 AQ 28s and could stand up. Okay. I tasted one of them. Oh my God, it was horrible. Oh my God, it was horrible. But yeah. AQ 28s. Now of course, they got these other beers over there where they have the beer and they freeze this block, and what it does is it freezes the water, and you drink the beer flavor and the alcohol and stuff like that. Oh my God, talk about knocking your man parts into the dirt. Wow. Yeah, good stuff. You know, I loved being stationed over in Europe and stuff like that. And it was a lot of fun. I mean, I truly learned a lot. I was married to my first wife at the time. But when I was working overseas, and my wife now, of going on 28 years, we I loved bringing her over. I loved traveling with her. I mean, we saw the Neuschwanstein Castle, which looks like the Disney Castle. And I love Bavaria, like Munich and south of there, and the Alps and everything. Andrew lives over there full time with his beautiful wife Petra. And God, I love the culture. If I had my way, I would sell everything I own, houses, cars, everything. Boom, I'd move over there and retire. Absolutely love it over there. Okay. Yeah, the diamonds, the beer halls, and everything. Absolutely, sir. Haven't tried Wakefield. I'm not a big stout person. I like wheat beers, like Weizen beers and stuff like that. My favorite beer in the world is a beer called Schneider Weiss, which is white or wheat beer. Yeah, absolutely love it. I like the wheat beers very, very much. You know what? It's starting to get a little bit late. Why don't we go ahead and call this? We got 26 folks. Here's your last chance. All right. I got 5 tickets left. I got 5 tickets. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 tickets left. Who wants them? Who wants to get in on the airbrush? 5 tickets. Okay. I'm ready to fill out the names. Who wants them? Just enjoy the 6 pack of Bad Santa. I would love that. I got 5 tickets left, folks. Who wants them? I'm ready to fill out the names. Down in the corner, okay, super chat. 5 tickets left. All right. Let's do this. Then we'll call it a night. Okay. Got pen in hand. I'm ready to go. Who's got more questions while we're doing this? Okay. Let's go ahead and finish up on a high note here. Your in-laws are German. You know, I never liked Jägermeister because it tastes like licorice, and I hate licorice. Diamonds, did you buy one before? You know what? Here we go, okay? From me, all right? Here's one for Scott K. Here's one for Diamonds. Let's put them in there. Did I ever try painting cars with paint mirror-like? I don't understand that, brother. What's the biggest scale die cast I've ever made? 1/18th scale is the biggest one I've ever done, sir. Actually, Tom at Spork, 2 RAOKs from Uncle Paulie. Yes, sir. Chrome paint. There are some videos I'm going to be coming out with in the near future about using chrome from Createx and stuff like that, and some other things. Guys, I've got 3 tickets left. Okay? Let's get these taken care of. Yeah, the VW drag bus, Rico Bobby. Yes, 1/18th scale. Teaches you how to do a bunch of different techniques for the drag bus. Yes, sir. I mean, I don't want to take anybody who's bought a ticket for $5, but my $5 for those 2 tickets is going into the kitty. Yes, sir. Wow. I got 3 tickets left, guys. Let's go ahead and get these sold. We'll do the drawing. Call it a night. Okay? You're welcome. Let's hope that you win something. All right. 3. Let's do it. We got 25 people left in the room. 3 tickets left. Super chat down there. Who wants all 3? If you buy all 3, I'll throw in a 4th. Beard, $5. You got it. We got 2 left. Who wants them? Got 2 left. Who wants them? Black Eagle. He's going to take one. Got 1 left. I got 1 left. Who wants it? No worries, Diamonds. No worries. No worries. It's a community. Got 1 ticket left. Who wants it? If you buy the one ticket, you get two. Two for one. Super chat. Sporks got him. There's one. You got it, buddy. All right. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and hit the super chat. Thank you so much. And again, my integrity here. I hope everybody wins, but I can only have one, okay? Here we go. Here we go. Let's see it. Black Eagle. Black Eagle. It's all yours, brother. Cheers. Wow. You're going to be an airbrushing machine, buddy. Black Eagle Diecast. Congratulations. Let me... Wow. I got your ticket inserted into the airbrush there. We'll get those out to you in the mail, buddy. Thank you. Now, again, remember, okay, I'll put a certain amount to the postage and like that, but going to Canada, usually because of the Canadian laws and stuff, it takes a little bit longer to, a little bit more money to go ahead and ship that stuff like that. I'll be contacting you about that. But anyways, guys, I can't thank you enough for the incredible live stream. It's been a lot of fun. The birthday wishes and everything else. You guys absolutely rock. Please keep following the page. Like the videos you see. Hit the, you're already subscribed, so there you go. But you know what? I could definitely use some help on Patreon. So check out the Patreon in the description, please. I could use your help. Absolutely. You guys rock so much. I love you all. You help me out, and I definitely want to continue making videos for you. If you have something you want to see or help with or whatever like that, contact me. We'll definitely get we'll get you the information you need to help you with your diecast hobby. Okay? Ford Man's Diecast Garage. How you doing, brother? Oh gosh, you caught it at the very end, but go back in and watch it again. All you other guys, go back in and watch it again. A lot of fun. Yeah, Cecil, it was Black Eagle Diecast for sure. Bobby Mangano, thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Anyways, let's go ahead and call this a night. Thank you again. We'll see you in November. But we'll have, and we're coming up on 10,000 subscribers. That's incredible. Guys, we're going to be giving away a lot of cool stuff for the 10,000 subscribers. Don't forget, here you go. Here we go. Let me go ahead and hit this. Don't forget the super ginormous build. Okay, where the hell did I put that on here? Okay. Goodness gracious. The super ginormous build. Okay. Again, the super ginormous build is a build off. It's going to be over about 10, 12 months. All right. The very first one, check out the video that you see here. Check out the video, and the first one is your favorite band. It doesn't matter if it's rock and roll, heavy metal, country, rap. It doesn't matter. Okay. You can use any casting whatsoever. All right. The build is due the 15th of December. the 15th of December. Send me your glamour shot, okay? Check out this video again, like I said, the 15th of December. Then the people, the fans, will vote on the builds. And then first place gets 10 points, second place 9 points, all the way through down to 10th, which is 1 point, okay? Now, don't be discouraged. Once you do that, if you finish 11th, let's say, and you decide that I'm not doing that well, you could win the next build and you'll get 10 points, and the first person that won might get 0. So you'll be right back in first place again, okay? So anyway, once that's done, then again I'm having a butt. Anyway, so once we do that and we go to do the recap video, there it is. We do the recap video, then I'm going to announce the next car or whatever that's built. And again, you can use any 1/64th casting, okay? Any 1/64th casting. Then you'll submit your glamour shots to me. And we're going to have 5 builds, 5 whole builds. Now, the last build I'm going to tell you is going to be a booger. All right? You're going to have to send those builds to me. I'm going to film the recap video from your description. Plus, I want some cool cars from you guys. Anyway, so we're going to do that. And again, we're going to be giving away all kinds of prizes. We got a paint booth to give away. We got compressors. We got airbrushes. We got paint. All kinds of stuff. And the more people that participate, the more prizes we're going to give out. Okay? So again, the super huge, ginormous build. If you have any questions, get a hold of me in the comments. If you want to participate, whatever like that, that's great. Again, contact me if you have any questions. If you are going to participate in the builds, okay, go ahead and just put a note there, yeah, I'm in, or whatever like that. Now, the best part about this, like I said, is we get a lot of prizes to give away from the great folks at Spray Gunner and Redline Shop and Bright Vision, and we got all kinds of stuff that we're giving away. Hellfire Hot Sauce. I mean, there's a bunch of cool stuff that we're going to be giving away. All right? So again, if you have any questions, let me know. The first build is your favorite band. At the recap video, I'll let you know what the next build is, etc., etc. And you're going to have about 2 months to do the build. This build, the first build, your favorite band, is due the 15th of December. Don't send me a picture now. Wait till about 3 days before the end of the build is due, the 15th, and start sending me that stuff, because literally, guys, I get hundreds and hundreds of emails every single week, okay? I don't want your stuff to get lost, because I'll go to post the recap video and I hear people going, oh, you never posted my car. Well, you know what? All right, it got lost in the email or it got in the junk file, whatever. I don't deliberately do it, okay, because I gain nothing by not posting your picture. I want to help promote your channel, your builds, etc., like that. So 3 days before the 15th, okay, send them to me. We'll get a recap video out. People will vote. You can vote for your own one. That's all that matters, all right? You got to vote, okay? And then we'll go from there. Now, I am the tiebreaker. So if, say, 5th and 6th place tie with a number of votes, I choose the one that gets 5th or 6th or whatever. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and say goodnight with my embalming fluid. Thank you so much. You guys absolutely rock. Okay? Cheers to you. We'll see you next month. I'll put a date up in there for the next live feed. Okay? And again, if you have any questions, ask me. It's my pleasure to answer them for you. Okay? Cheers, folks.